all the way around and talk to you about baby back boneless ribs. Now that may seem a little strange to you because how in the world can a rib be boneless? Well, it didn't start out boneless. When it was smoked at Al's restaurant, he was able to get all that great flavor from the bone. We know bone-in flavor adds so much.
Exactly.
But then the bones, through a very special technology, the bones are removed. Then there are little cavities inside each of the pieces of rib. What happens then? Your secret sauce, right?
Yes.
That goes inside where the bone was, and now you got flavor both inside and out. You know this man from his time with the Cleveland Browns. It is great to have you back.
Hey, we got to call it Championship Cleveland Town now.
I think we better.
Congratulations to all you Cavs fans. 52 years in the waiting.
That is amazing.
David, you hit it. I want everybody to know this about the Deboned baby back rib steaks. We start out with just a regular a baby back rib, about 2 1/4 pounds, just like you know at home, and then we dry rub them. We slow smoke them, and then this is what we do. We remove the bones. Now, if you'll notice, come in close and look at this bone. This bone is absolutely white. That means we've cooked the marrow and the flavor out, David, into the meat.
And it's clean as a whistle.
Now, here is something we don't want you to try at home with a bone-in rib. I'm going to cut this rib down the long way.
Unless, of course, you have a chainsaw.
And I'm going to show you inside what David was talking about and where the bones once were. By the way, the bones have a great responsibility. Not only do they bring us flavor, but where those holes are, when the meat and the sauce come together, our Carolina mild sauce, when they come together, it's sweet, tangy. What it does is what actually takes place here is you'll see there's sauce inside those little grooves. So the meat is marinating inside the package from the inside out.
Which means it's going to be even more tender, remember?
More tender.
Because the acidity in that sauce is going to help tenderize that meat even more. So every bite and every bit of this is edible. Every bit. Because, you know, when you buy a rack of ribs anywhere else, you pull the rib out and you throw the rib away, right?
Correct.
Well, you're not eating that rib, bone. Everything that's left behind here is edible. What are you getting? 3 of these 18-ounce deboned, fully cooked, thaw, heat, and eat rib steaks. The sauce is already on them and inside them. They're smoked. This is real barbecue. This is the real deal, and it's free shipping and handling. But I've got a good news, bad news story. Good news is it's on Easy Pay. Bad news is Easy Pay goes away end of day today, Al. So this is why you don't want to miss out on this. Take advantage of it now. Let's do a little tasting, shall we?
Yes, let's try this.
All right.
And then we'll do a couple of recipes, and we'll show you how easy it is.
I have a sneaky suspicion something's going to happen in between there, though. And what's going to happen in between there is the happy dance.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. This sauce is so nice, Al. You describe it as a sweet, tangy sauce.
Yeah, it's not spicy.
No.
And here's the thing about good old Southern style barbecue. You don't want your sauce to overwhelm the meat because you've put dry rub on it. And when you say the word smoke, what that means is you're imparting the meat with the flavor of wood.
I taste the smoke.
Yeah, well, if you go too heavy with the wood or if you go too heavy with the sauce, you'll have an overbearing. But what happens in that package when we remove those bones, what it does is the sauce goes in there and it acts like a conductor and it orchestrates the taste, and you don't get overwhelmed with either taste. It should be balanced, like
you know
what
it should
feel
be
on your tongue.
Because it's a recipe.
Absolutely, it's
a recipe, exactly. So we're talking about a recipe where we smoke, where we sauce, where we dry rub, we do all those things to provide you with the perfect rib experience. 500 of these are gone. Now, Al, auto delivery is another great way to go because if you go with auto delivery, you lock in this low price and the Easy Pay if you choose it, and you get it delivered every 90 days for a year. Al's restaurant in Cleveland has been there for, I believe, 11 years. Is that right?
11 years, and we're a family-owned restaurant. And guys, we smoke these meats every day. This is something that we do.
Keep talking.
My children are the second generation that started.
Yeah, Brittany's been here with us many times.
Brittany is back at the restaurant. Hey, Brett. Hey.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweet pea.
How you doing? My grandkids are there. Everybody in the family works there. And David, what we do, we make barbecue. And sometimes when people hear a deboned rib, first thing they think of is some machine did it. No. we dry rub it, we smoke them, and then we hand remove the bones for you. So you've got barbecue just like you'd make at home, but when we get to that stage after it's been smoking for hours, literally hours, we take these bones out for you. So you're not wrestling with the bones.
Hey, let's also remind you, this is a thaw, heat, and eat product. These ribs are completely cooked. You can even warm these in the microwave.
Speaking of, I think I'm going to put one on while you're talking,
get some in the microwave there. And what we're going to do is welcome Pat right here in Pennsylvania. Pat, how are you today?
Very good, thank you.
Well, Pat,
I bought these for the second time. We do them in the microwave and serve them next to the grill, and nobody knows where they come from.
I tell you what would you say to people at home about the sauce? How can you describe the sauce?
Oh, it's so rich and tangy. It's definitely one of the best I've ever tasted.
Oh, I'm so glad. And have you ever had a boneless rib product before?
Never. It's so neat. You don't have to wipe your face afterwards.
Yeah, you can actually eat it with a knife and fork and not get it all over your face. Now, down south, we say that if you don't get it on your face, you're doing it wrong, but that's when you're eating it off the bone. This allows you to do it in a little bit more clean and efficient manner, right?
More ladylike.
Well, that's going to be perfect. But in the meantime, some delicious food coming your way. Pat, glad you're enjoying these, and stay tuned. We've got a lot more to share with you, okay?
Okay, David, you're the cat's meow.
You are a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Appreciate you more than you know. Have a great Sunday, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. 1,200 of these are gone now. We didn't bring a lot of these in. We weren't able to get our hands on a lot of these. Al's a busy guy. His restaurant is jam-packed every day for a reason. I just heard the microwave beep. So
it was calling me. It was calling me.
Let's grab the one that we just popped inside there. Let you know that right out of the microwave, this takes how long in the microwave?
A minute and 45 seconds, David.
That's crazy. Okay, thank you. Wanted to show you what these look like when they come to you in your pack. This is one of the 3 you're going to get.
Absolutely. Right? And this is what we're talking about, how the sauce is inside the package and those holes, those natural holes from the bones, and it's marinating from the inside out. Folks, it's really important to understand most marinades only marinate about a quarter of the way through the meat. Right. This is coming from the inside out.
And these are baby back ribs, so you know they're meatier. They're going to have greater flavor. They're super tender, and they work out so nicely. Now, shall we, this is the one just out of the microwave.
This is right out of the microwave, but I don't think we should use a knife and fork. Just use a fork. Just a fork. And see what we come up with.
Look at this. I can cut all the way through this rib steak with a fork. Isn't that crazy? I'm not using a knife. I used a fork to get right through there. Now I've separated those 2 pieces with my fork. That is what's so amazing about this. And where those bones were become a natural dividing line for you to put your fork in and cut, right?
And also, David, to make recipes, like, okay, so it's the middle of the summer, right?
So good. So easy.
David, in less than a month, we're going to be going back to school.
Ooh, just said some bad words out.
You know what happened this weekend?
What's that?
Football started. The National Football League opened training camp. It is tailgating season, folks. Regardless of your family, football is going to touch it some kind of a way. Now is the time to get ready for tailgating. And all you got to do is heat and eat these ribs, guys. It's that simple. And the reason we did it was my wife hates bones. She can't stand bones. She wouldn't even date me when she found out I wanted to take her out for barbecue.
Happy wife, happy life, right?
Absolutely. I've been married 35 years.
You understand that, don't you?
Yes, I do. I understand who's the boss.
There we are. So this is M51152. Let's also remind everyone that we didn't bring a lot of these in. 1,600 of these have now been ordered. Everybody's loving that free shipping and handling, but Easy Pay will go away end of day today. It's an expiring offer. So what you don't want to do is wait. I can tell you, if you're wondering and curious about the sauce, let me describe it this way. It's a sweet sauce with a wonderful little tangy zip at the end. It is not something that is spicy hot, far from it. But it is also not a wimpy sweet sauce that tastes sugary.
Correct.
It is a nice, sweet, tangy, wonderful, flavorful layer of flavor sauce that is going to, I think, be a real crowd pleaser. And it's one that I think is more of a middle-of-the-road type sauce.
Absolutely.
Make a sandwich out of these. You can make little sliders out of them. I would shred them up and serve them with coleslaw and mac and cheese and corn on the cob and potato salad. And what other carb can I throw in there?
How about this?
What you got?
David, how about we stuff pineapple. We core out pineapple.
Oh, I see it right here.
Stuff it with deboned meat and serve it sliced.
So
for
now
your
we've
guests.
got
Burnt
pineapple,
melons,
sauce, and pork.
and pork. Mm-hmm. You cannot do that with a bone-in rib, David.
No, sir.
Try sticking that bone inside of that pineapple.
This is crazy amazing. Don't miss out on these. How many gone now, Sean? Almost 2,000 sets are gone. Al, Bubba Baker, you are a rock star. Before I let you go,
No, not one of the David Venable
Trivia questions.
You have to pick on me.
okay, here's the good news. It's true, false. You got a 50-50 shot, all right? Now, we're making my key lime cheesecake popsicles today, okay?
Okay.
So your question has to do with popsicles, all right? You've eaten a